seems that I should be very honored. It seems that there's a hate group out there trying to once again shut me down. And for what purpose? Because I'm the only one out here telling it like it is about the military. It seems that I got their gander up because they allege to be speaking for the voiceless. Actually, the voiceless you don't speak for. I mean, if you don't have the courage to put your face to your convictions, then what are you? I mean, anybody out there can wear a white mask or a mask period and say there's some liberation or truthful organization, when the truth truly is, say what you got to say. But I do love it when people like them claim they're declaring war on people like me, because I don't particularly care for the military, but I'm not afraid to rub their noses in the dirt for what they truly do. Nothing. Just like the Chris Kyles, and who took great pleasure in being a psychopath and a sociopath as well, down to the Clint Eastwoods, who tried to glorify what? Murderers. I mean, he might as well have done something on the DC Sniper. At least that would have been more convincing. But my personal favorite is always watching these little hide behind a mask, telling to the world that they're declaring war against moi. I consider it a great pleasure for one reason. They proved me right. Members of the Brotherhood has proven me so right it's not funny. Because they're scared. They're terrified. They think if they could call the police, flood them with such information that I will eventually be forced to fold. Well, you tried that. You went ahead and you called the police for them to take everything. How did that work for you? Didn't. You tried to call on every veteran group you could think of to lay waste to me? What is it? The legions and stuff like that? What do? They campaign to Washington to get more money into their fat pockets. They could care less. And people like you, a waste of talent. When you can be out going after who you think is your enemy, or who is really your enemy. You know, you come up and claim to me, why am I not attacking the politicians? Well, why should I? When you're going to have a bunch of dummies like you doing their dirty work for them, why should I even bother? But it goes to make me think every day. I must be doing something right. If I could make a bunch of scared little children hiding behind their mask, hiding their faces, not having the courage to look you dead in the eye, to remove and look you and say to you this: if the best you got is pulling down websites, let me tell you something, ladies. Just as fast as you could pull one down, you can have it. It's even faster I can build one back up and place videos back on it. See, all my stuff is new, real, in your face. I don't rely on the past. I move ahead with the future because it tells me one beautiful thing. As long as I got people like you scared of what I have to say, so scared that you're willing to try to do whatever it takes in your measly little world to shut me down, must mean I'm doing something right. And for your compliment, thank you for once again proving me right that the military does not defend democracy, freedom, or anything that the Constitution labels. You just proved, as followers of the military machine, that they only believe in one thing: intimidation, fear tactics, and trying to shut their aggressors down. Well, try your best, boys and girls, because there's one problem about me: I don't scare easy. And number two, I'll always be here as long as there's a web. So if you really want to shut everything down, start with the web first, tear down your own house of cards, and see where it goes.